What's going on with y'all? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What's good, man? What's good? Beautiful Monday. Well, let's hope next Monday be this beautiful, because we got to go play Detroit T and them in Ford Field. Now, the reason that I'm going to tell y'all the reason why some of these guys lost. I'm going to give the blame. Yeah, Joe Flacco threw 2 pick sixes, but it was not his fault. Kevin Stefanski came out with the weakest game plan I've ever known the man. You were having success throwing to the tight end. You had success running the ball. Then you just went away from it. You only go away from the run if it's not working. But even still, you would try to come back with the run just a little bit, just to show, yo, we're still running the ball, to keep the defense honest. But Kevin Stefanski, being the JV coach that he is, cost him that game. Now, defensively, I don't know what Jim Schwartz is doing. Usually they're pressing and they're rushing 4 or 5. Okay? He did none of that. He only did it sparingly. He wasn't really attacking. It was like, let's sit back and react. I hate a read and react defense. I hate it. A read and react defense is so goddamn trash, dog. You know what I'm saying? They done got in an accident doing stupid stuff. Telling you, boy. Stupidity, not paying attention at all. Oh, and like I said, now I gotta watch myself, because these people cannot drive in the morning, dog. Damn people in El Paso. Now, here's the thing. The Houston Texans came out aggressive. And that's something you're supposed to do. If you're a young team like them and the Packers, you have to come out aggressive. And that's what I love that both the Packers and the Texans did. The Packers and the Texans got the weekend started. The Packers got the weekend even more starting by going into Dallas and punching their ass in the mouth and letting them know, yo, we're here. Aaron Rodgers ain't here no more, but we under new management. His name is Jordan Love. I told y'all, Jordan Love would have been up for the MVP this year if Matt LaFleur didn't cost him in a lot of games. Matt LaFleur cost him. Then tried to act like it was Love or somebody. Nah, it was you. Matt LaFleur came in the game with a better game plan. Mike McCarthy came with that same boring playbook. But I don't even blame Mike McCarthy. I blame Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the reason y'all lost. You should have went to go get Dalvin Cook. You should have went to go get a middle linebacker. You guys could have not. You guys were just going after Shaq Leonard. You guys could have gone and got another Mike linebacker somewhere else. But same old Jerry playing it safe. Playing it safe too much, man. You don't get the cookie at the end of the day. You don't pursue it, you don't get it. And this is the problem with Jerry. But the Browns lost their game because they came out flat. Kevin Stefanski, again, is showing you that he is not a great or a good head coach. And I told everybody is that I don't trust him. Last year, his play calling down the stretch in situational football was terrible. Jacoby Brissett balled out. You could have had that team in second place or first place before Deshaun got back. But no, you cost them all these games. Now everybody talking about, oh, well, Deshaun Watson on up. Man, Watson going to be fine. The problem is Kevin Stefanski's going to get him killed. Kevin Stefanski does not know how to call plays good. He doesn't know situational ball. He doesn't know how to lay the groundwork to the running game. You had a running game, but yet you still were inept to mix in the run with the pass. You have to run a balanced attack. Some teams, they might be 70-30, but they could do 70-30. Then you got some teams who are 60-40 run the pass. But this day and age, all of these mofos are basically 90-10 or 80-20. 80 pass, 20 run. It's like, why? That's not going to help you win a ball game. But shout out to the Texans for going in there whooping ass. That's what you're supposed to do. C.J. Stroud is proving all of us wrong, including myself. Todd Day is the problem at Ohio State. C.J. Stroud is the truth. I'm glad for him. His story, he has a real beautiful story. You guys ought to check it out. I'm not going to tell you. I want you guys to check it out for yourselves. But shout out to C.J. Stroud. And C.J. Stroud and them could go up to Baltimore and win. Don't think they can't. They could go up to Baltimore and take that W because they got a running game and they got a defense. So I'm just saying, Baltimore better not come out like Dallas or come out like the Browns, all luggish and lackadaisical. You will go home early. Now, the Dolphins and Chiefs, I already self-explained what that was. Mike McDaniels is overrated. Okay? You should have been running the ball. Run the ball. Like, I don't know why nobody wants to run the ball no more, but like I said, they're the Phoenix Dolphins. They're running gun, and then when they get to the postseason, they go against somebody who'll punch them in the mouth. That's all she wrote. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, they can't score when they get to the red zone. They were moving the ball. They just couldn't, I was shocked. Patrick Mahomes was throwing from the pocket. Then once in a while, he'll do his little Mahomes running around and shit. But Mahomes actually was throwing from the pocket, which was very impressive to me. But when you get to the red zone, y'all got to punch it in. You're going to go to Buffalo, that shit ain't going to work. But defensively, the Chiefs have, right now, the Ravens and the Chiefs have the best defense in the AFC right now. Right now, period. I'm going to put the phone down, guys, because I'm finna eat. But, yeah. So, that's the thing. The Chiefs defense, they beat up Tyreek Hill. I told y'all, I got the blueprint on Tyreek Hill. Everything the Chiefs did, I knew what they were going to do. I told people, I said, listen. All the Chiefs have to do, run the ball, play defense. They did it. But then, they got to the red zone, they start being stupid. They're lucky that the Dolphins are stupid. Because if the Dolphins would have ran the ball, got more physical up front, it would have been a long game. But again, I told you. Tuna fish. I told you, tuna fish. You can't handle big games, y'all. He cannot handle big games. blame Mike McDaniels for trying to put the game in his hands. The one throw he threw that was overthrown, like it overthrew Waddle or Hill, and the guy intercepted it. Tuna should have never threw that pass. Tuna should have stepped up or to his right, I believe. He should have waited, but the receiver, that wasn't on him. The receiver that was downward should have got off for the jam, but McDuffie jammed his ass and dude just stood right there because he couldn't get off the press. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. And this goes out to Bucky Brooks' stupid ass. Don't you ever say the receivers today are better than the ones back in the day. You out your mind. If that would have been Terrell Owens or Randy Moss, that would not have happened. That jam would never have happened. So stop it. Now, the Bucks, I'm very concerned. If you go up there with that bullshit that you did yesterday, we're going to lose. You got to run the ball. When you're in the red zone, this is to the offensive coordinator. Todd Bowles did a great job yesterday, coaching, defensively, everything. I like how he got on Antoine Winfield because he saw what I saw. Winfield was supposed to be back there on the half, and he let the guy get Dean looked at him like, dude, I need help. This guy here is a beast. He can run routes and he's fast. So I like what Todd Bowles did, but dog, Baker could have threw 3 picks that could have changed the course of the game. Stop relying on Baker so much. Baker should not have 36 attempts. Baker needs to be between 25 to 30 attempts. Okay? You go up to Detroit with that bullshit, Adam Hutchinson and that D-line gonna feast. You understand? If you go up there with that bullshit, we going home. Run the damn ball. Play sound defense. See everybody happy like, yeah, we wouldn't know. I look at all of it, dog. Listen. If the Eagles weren't already mentally defeated, they would have came back and beat our ass. That's facts. So you guys, like, they have to learn how to close. They have got to learn how to take the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands. Take it out his hands. He's a game manager. And that's what Baker is. He's a game manager. He is. So treat him that way. Now, I just want to hear all you analysts who said Cam ain't know what he was talking about. Cam knew what he was talking about. Now, the Pittsburgh and Bills game, Pittsburgh gave the Bills the game. They turned the ball over. They fumbled it. They fumbled the ball. They fumbled the ball. Once they fumbled the ball and turned it over, it should have been 3 fumbles. But the league helped them out. And then they ended up turning the ball over again anyway. So the Steelers cost themselves the game. Now the Bills, if the Bills run the ball, they'll be effective. Now they running option passes with Josh Allen. Right? Right. I mean, option runs. Josh Allen and them are lucky that the Steelers turned the ball over. Because the Steelers ain't turned the ball over, they'd have gave him trouble. They'd have gave him trouble. It would have been trouble. Gave him trouble. The Detroit Lions, they better be lucky that they held on down the stretch. Because Stafford was about to pull a comeback. The Lions thing is this. Their corners got exposed. So what they have to do is they have got to learn how to press. Not only press, they got to know how to communicate. Sometimes you have to run a bracket around the receiver. Cooper Kupp missed a couple passes that could have changed the game. He got butterfingers, so that saved him. But the Lions run the ball. Their linebackers are what their weakness is on defense. If you run directly at them, you keep going at them, eventually the linebackers going to give it up. Now, Goff almost messed up down the stretch. And this is the same rule to him. Jared Goff, you do not need him to do too much. If you got Jared Goff doing a lot, he's going to cost you the game. Goff needs to be a game manager. Like I was joking with T yesterday. He is one turnover from being Scott Mitchell. Like straight up. He's one turnover from turning into Scott Mitchell. So he got to learn how to chill out. Calm down, get the ball to your playmakers and let it happen. Okay? These are the facts. A lot of these quarterbacks are being exposed this weekend. You're starting to see game managers and game changers. CJ Stroud is a game changer. Jordan Love is a game changer. Tuna Fish, game manager. Dak, game manager. They're home. They're at home. They are at home. So the Texans are dangerous and so are the Packers. If you're not careful, the Ravens will. If the Ravens aren't careful, they will get off. I'm telling you, do not underestimate these Texans. They are ready to come. They are ready to come get you. Now, John Harbaugh, what he needs to do is get his guys prepared, which I believe he will. Lamar, just go have fun. Calm down, go through your reads, but run the ball. Don't let Lamar do too much. When you let Lamar do too much, okay, it puts too much pressure on him down the end of the stretch. No, get the ball to your playmakers, run the ball, give it to Cook, give it to your guys, move the ball. The Texans, they ace. CJ ready. CJ Hyphy, man. Shout out to Pico for the name. CJ Hyphy are coming through. You know, the Packers, they're going to San Fran. We'll see, man. It's tough. San Fran play tough at home. But we'll see. Packers could mess around and just, hey, flip the table. It's another quarterback. It's not Aaron Rodgers no more. So we're going to see what's up. We're going to see what J Love does. You know, we're going to see what Caker does. Caker Trashfield. We're going to see what you do. Manage the game. Don't do too much. So, you know, this weekend, we had blowouts, but it was a great weekend because it showed you who was real and who wasn't. Philadelphia was reeling all year. I believe they're going to fire their staff, which they need to do. And they need to get, I think, man, they ought to look into getting Eric Bieniemy. I think Bieniemy would do wonders with Jalen Hurts. I really do. But they're going to blackball Eric Bieniemy, like always, and they're going to go get somebody else. I don't know what Eric Bieniemy did to somebody behind closed doors, but I don't know what's going on. It is crazy. Like, I've never seen this before, like, in a while. Somebody getting no chance to get the job. Belichick met with the Falcons, and like I said, that would be cool if he go to Atlanta, because what he would do is all he would need is a quarterback, and the defense is set. He just adds some pieces. Belichick's defenses are on point. His problem is picking the offense, like Leo Drozier say. Shout out to Leo, my Massachusetts brother. He told the truth. He was like, man, he just has a problem picking offenses and stuff, and he does. He needs to get a guy who could pick the offense for him. He could pick the defense. He can go get the defensive players. He needs to find somebody who could pick the offense. If he does that, man, sky's the limit. You know, Jim Harbaugh, do I see him going to the Chargers? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because I don't know. I have no idea, but that's all I got, man. Thank y'all for listening. I'm out. Deezy.